Is radiation the secret tool to defeating Viltrumites? They have very few weaknesses, but a lot of evidence suggests that radiation is the most effective tool against them. First off, intense heat is one of the few things that people think can hurt a Viltrumite. Everything with a temperature higher than absolute zero emits thermal radiation. The higher the temperature, the more radiation. This radiation is an ionizing radiation, which means it's pretty much harmless. Still, once something gets as hot as, say, a star, the heat energy will transfer enough energy to photons to emit ultraviolet radiation. Viltrumites can handle intense heat levels, but they can only handle a few minutes on, in, or too close to stars. Maybe it's not the heat getting to them, but the full spectrum of a star's radiation, including ultraviolet light, X-ray, and gamma rays. Certainly lower doses of radiation could do the trick. The Scourge virus is incredibly effective at killing Viltrumites. It wiped out nearly 100% of the population, leaving less than 50 Viltrumites alive. It's possible that the virus was genetically engineered to contain intense levels of radiation, or that the Scourge virus is just an intensely radioactive substance that causes radiation sickness. There is some evidence for this. The vials of the Scourge virus glow as if they are radioluminescent, or producing light because of ionizing radiation. Radiation sickness is when ionizing radiation damages DNA and cells at the molecular level, causing mutations and preventing cells from replicating properly. We know very little about how the virus works, but from what we know about Viltrumites at the molecular level, viruses shouldn't work on them. Viltrumites are made of smart atoms, which are like regular atoms, except they are a work of science fiction, and their properties are fixed. They remember the state they are supposed to be in, even in extreme conditions. The molecular interactions of viral replication wouldn't be possible in a Viltrumite's body. Since you can't change the state of a smart atom by changing its environment, you have to attack the atoms themselves, which is exactly what ionizing radiation does by removing an atom's electrons. According to alternate universe Mark, the easiest way to kill a Viltrumite is with quantum bombs. Quantum bombs are also a work of science fiction. Their explosions rip apart particles at a subatomic level. They were able to kill Omni-Man before destroying all of Earth, which is saying something. In theory, quantum bombs would have to be incredibly radioactive to achieve that amount of nuclear fission. Most ways to hurt or kill Viltrumites seem to boil down to having enough radiation. If you ever need to fight a Viltrumite, make sure you bring some uranium.